Hey guys, Tofu here and welcome back to another video. I'm trying out something new and I hope you guys like it. So, in this video, I'm gonna be letting you guys know about the 6 mobile games that I am personally looking forward to in 2020. At number 6, I have Final Gear, also known as Heavily Armored Heroine. We've seen this combination before, cute waifus with mechas. This game has beautiful graphics and in my opinion, slick Metal Slug-like combat. I love the customizability of each mecha part, which reminds me of Metabots. I don't think it has gacha per se since it's based on a timer similar to Azur Lane and Arknight's recruitment system. The user interface is a pretty standard blend of futuristic and military inspired. I'm not actually aware if there will be a global release, but I can certainly hope. It has a pretty clean text layout, so I doubt localizing the game would be hard if they choose to, but it would probably take a year for them to work on balancing the game for the global market if they do release outside of China. At number 5, I have Counterside. Well, looks like Nexon is looking to launch a new mobile game. They don't really have a healthy track record of keeping their mobile game servers live for long, but I'm willing to give this new title a try. I'd probably hold on to my wallets if I were you too. Counterside appears to be a side-scrolling RPG, correct me if I'm wrong, similar to Epic 7 and a lot of other games which I personally am not really a fan of nowadays. But that doesn't mean I'm going to write the game off completely. I love the premise of the game and the character designs are pretty cool too. At number 4, I have Seven Knights Revolution. Seven Knights is pretty special. It's quite remarkable to see how much it has grown and how long it has lasted. I bought their art books and at one point of time I loved the game so much. I wanted to buy the trading cards and figures. But that aside, I am personally wondering if this title is a sort of a 1.5 to what was supposed to be Seven Knights 2. This has a more anime look in comparison, but that's not a bad thing at all. Gameplay and skill effects looks exciting, but it looks pretty demanding graphically. I hope the lore is expanded upon in this title because I love in-game world building. At number 3, I have Harry Potter Magic Awakened. I grew up watching and loving the Harry Potter series. I'm in love with the world and lore and that hasn't changed since. This game is pretty exciting to me and it might appear a little out of place on the list as it is quite notably a Western IP. It is being developed by NetEase, a pretty huge player in the mobile gaming industry, and I'll be honest, there is a lot of polish in the art and user interface. There are of course gacha elements in this game. You'll be pulling cards from the library to help build your hero's deck. I'm really looking forward to exploring the world and again, I hope they use this as a platform to expand the lore. I'm excited to see how they'll integrate limited time events into the overall gameplay and I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Let me know. Alright guys, we're almost at number 1, but we've got to go through number 2 first and it's Grand Saga. Grand Saga is an upcoming game that's being developed by Npixel, a company made up of former veteran Seven Knights developers. This game would be the company's maiden title and they have released a cinematic teaser trailer to drum up some hype. The characters, they strongly remind me of Gran and Vera from Grand Blue Fantasy. Even the title isn't too far off. Grand Blue, Grand Saga, why Npixel? The gameplay looks amazing. It is a MMORPG, so I am personally unsure as to whether there are gacha mechanics. I do believe the way that we get our equipment or hero soul would be through gacha. I'm also curious as to whether we will only be able to control one character at any time. There are instances where I see more than one character on screen. I would also like to think that the fact that it will be developed in Unreal Engine 4 would mean that they would try to capitalize on the engine and push the game to its limits. Although that would certainly mean that my phone will explode upon launching the game, it should be fine on PC as it supports crossplay. And finally at number 1, we have Project MX, or Project Mix. It looks like another gem that will be published by Yoastar. They seem to have a knack of picking the right IPs, as with Azur Lane and Arknights being absolute hits. As for Project MX, we don't have much to go on with only an initial trailer release so far, but it looks like it has schoolgirls, cat ears, and weapons. Sounds like a winning formula, but I hope when the gameplay is finally released, it will not be another generic side-scrolling RPG. And you may think it's a bit high on my list, but I am personally putting a lot of faith in Yoastar, and just from the trailer alone, I just love how it looks. But before I end this video, I have a bonus game that I'm looking forward to, which I am also putting at number 1 because I really don't know where else to put it. It's Nike by Shift Up. From the developers that brought us Destiny Child, they have a new upcoming title that has the same amazing art and physics we know and love. Its gameplay is pretty interesting and unique. Right now, it looks to be a static arcade-like third-person shooter, but I hope that's not all, or it might get a bit stale. I have two number ones. Does that make sense? And that's all I have for today's video. It's a little bit different than my usual videos, but I thought it would be a pretty fun thing to do. What do you guys think of my personal list? Tell me what games you guys are looking forward to. I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys in another. See ya!